And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Romaduze touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. He connects on the extra point try. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. On first down, they'll run. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Looking quickly here.
4 yards on the field. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He's trying to push the field. This is brought in at the 15. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He completes it in traffic. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Man in motion, out of the slot. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of play. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season. But for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
What is going on?
Williams set to pass. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. He's out in the clear. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to pull this one down and run with it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
What is that?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 4th and short. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Williams throwing on 4th. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 7-point lead in the 1st. It's a Odunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears grow their lead to 8.
Bears 14, Vikings 6. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 14-6 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First down, Vikings.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
He's sacked. A loss of 14 on the play. It's second down.
McCarthy to throw it. It is caught left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Taken by Felton left side. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Setting up the running back screen. And they get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Complete over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Throwing back, gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's it in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Will Riker the kickoff for the Vikings.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. Now offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams on first down. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Williams finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 23.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Williams from the gun. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
And the Vikings, 1st down. A gain of 14.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up, meet everyone back to the line.
That's another Vikings 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Quick slant to Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Minnesota.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
McCarthy trying again on second down. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. He goes to the hurry up here.
16 yards. And it's third down.
On third and long, it's McCarthy. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On fourth down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And this somehow is only going to be our... Oh, my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. Third and long for him here. touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears lead by 15 now.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.